God, you're a funny guy.
I know I am.
Did you taste that?
It's very strong.
That's mid-shelf. That's because it's mid-shelf vodka, man.
Tastes exact.
I know. I put this much in.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
that's like 2 shots. That's
like 4 ounces of vodka.
That's 2 shots.
It's like 4 ounces, bro.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You can't measure with your eyes.
You let me do it. Everyone always gets mad at me when they get plastered or like hung over in the morning, but I'm like, you let me do it.
You let me pour you a drink.
You let me make you a drink. You wanted to sit down, and I was more than willing to help you.
Welcome back to the side table, where you should never let Patrick make you a drink unless you intend to get plastered.
And have a good time.
They do. They always have far more alcohol than I think you think they do.
It's true, because it looks like...
It doesn't look like very much when you're putting it in there.
No.
You forget how potent it is on its own.
It's very... Because like I think it's when you're looking at it from above.
Oh, yeah, especially.
It looks like
it doesn't look like that much.
Looks like it's spread out, and then you hold it up, and then you're like, okay. I mean, I dilute it with more juice. Mm-hmm. Like, I filled it up to here with, like, juice.
Okay.
Yours was a little less, I guess.
That's fine.
It's orange pineapple.
Oh, is that what it is? I knew it was orange something.
Oh, yeah, I peed in it.
Cool.
I know, right? I did, yeah.
No.
All right, so let's start with the big thing.
What's the big thing?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah, Game of Thrones.
All right. Spoiler alert for Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 1. Thoughts?
It was pretty good, but it just felt like a lot of, recap and getting us up to speed to set up the final 5 episodes.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking rad.
It's going to be good. I'm glad they're only an hour long for now.
I can't wait till I just want an epic battle that's like an hour and a half.
Well, that was Ashley's comment. She's like, is the last 4 episodes just all going to be the battle?
That'd be fucking awesome.
That's what I said.
That'd be fucking awesome. Like a 4-hour whole battle, like in different parts.
Or even if they did like the last 2 episodes and were an hour and a half.
Uh-huh. I'd be down for it. That'd be really rad. Because that's a good format to do that.
It is a good format. And then it's the same scale of epicness as some of the Lord of the Rings battles, which literally last an hour in the movie.
Uh-huh. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'd be very happy about that. One of my wishes came true was Jon Snow riding a dragon. Now I want Jon Snow riding a dragon while fighting the Night King on his dragon.
That's happening.
I want it so bad.
That's definitely going to happen.
And I also didn't know the kid that was in the middle of the White Walker spiral thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was the little Lord kid.
Lord, yeah.
I didn't realize that
until
I was like reading an article, and I'm like, yo, Sarah, did you know this? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, they made that one pretty obvious.
I just
didn't must have zoned out for that one.
I didn't recognize him. Well, like, because how they shot it for the viewers is, Tormund, Wildling is like in focus. Then out of focus, you see the blue eyes of the kid, because you don't really see like a close up of the kid until he's all like White Walkery.
No, you don't.
And shit. And so you see him out of focus, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then he's like all screaming and spazzing, and I'm like,
terrifying moment.
And then I don't know how like you catch that. I don't know, with things like that, it's like harder for me to catch
it.
Because I'm just like, oh, that's a kid that's,
It might have just been the context of he was the only other kid we really saw in that
that's
episode.
True. It's very
and
true.
And so just automatically make that connection.
Made that link. I don't know. I was just too rock hard from that
dragon ride?
The dragon ride. And the makeout scene when her dragon children watched.
That was awkward.
I was like, oh, cool. What's up? You can't get it up? No,
me neither.
Yeah.
And that little spirally thing that the kid was, just reminded me of the effigies that the cannibals make in the forest.
Right?
Terrifying.
Isn't it terrifying?
Made it terrifying.
So, I don't know if you remember. So when I'm bored at work, I'll look up things on the interwebs. And
then get them blocked.
Yes. Fucking, come on, it's GameSpot. What, like, I'm not doing...
It's not Pornhub.
It's God, Jesus. Jesus. So, I was looking up little, like, things. Well, the first one was, what does the spiral mean? And from the Game of Thrones Season 8 premiere.
I love the over-the-top interpretations people, like, the entire YouTube space has created.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
It is.
Anyway, I was hoping it would be at least a segue to like a site that like breaks down like Game of Thrones theories or like lore or some shit, and I can delve into it. And I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And so it showed all the times the White Walkers have made symbols.
Okay.
So they did the first one in the first premiere, the very first episode at the beginning with the 3 Brotherhood guys. They're like, oh, the heck.
Okay, yeah.
And then in season 3, when Jon Snow is chilling with the wildlings, like trying to infiltrate them at the time, they're looking for these night watch dudes that have gone missing, and they stumble across a spiral of bodies of their horses. Their horses the horses were chopped up and done in that spiral. And then in the last season
7
or the season before, where you see the first White Walker being made, the Night King, it starts with the zoom in on top of the tree with the same spiral. So people are thinking, because you also see the spirals in the last season under Dragonstone, when Jon Snow's like walking around with Daenerys and showing that like the Children of the Forest started the symbols, originated from there because they made the White Walkers, and the White Walkers are like either like doing it as like redoing the symbol as like a fuck you kind of thing, or like
because it's what they know,
something's connected, or they're trying to communicate. I don't know. There's kind of some cool theories going on. I really like those like creepy symbol kind of things. It's like a really good thematic kind of
reoccurring.
Yeah, because it's all mysterious. Oh, what does it do?
All good stories have layers of mystery where you get to imagine all these cool things that could be because of it. It's never going to be as cool, the actual real thing, but that layer of mystery and
of what
it could be is way better.
Oh, it's so cool. I love the thought provoking of it. Still want that dragon fight.
You're gonna get a dragon fight.
Totes bad. It's gonna be fucking epic. And they started. I'm glad they started like right off the bat, letting Daenerys know that they resurrected the dragon. I don't know if that was in the promo for the second episode, or it was in the first one. But anyway, regardless,
that happened pretty quickly.
She knows, and then
the drop of who Jon Snow really was happened really soon. I expected it to be a couple episodes.
I'm really glad it happened right off the bat, because then you can get all that shit out of the way with and like focus on what we really want.
Fucking fight.
Yes.
Dragon fight.
Yes. God, I'm so glad they did that. Because, usually shows draw that shit out. Like none other.
Filler episodes.
Though what I could see them doing, but I don't think they will, because there's only 6 episodes, is Jon Snow will be like, I don't like Daenerys because she killed Sam's
parents.
Brother and dad.
Yeah.
And then I'm a Targaryen, which means I fucked my aunt and stuff. So I can see them drawing that out.
I see the changeover happening when Daenerys finds out and she makes a move to take out Jon Snow, and that'll be his turning point. Oh, that'll be sick. And he'll kill her. And then he'll become the prince that was chosen. Exactly.
Whoa.
That's how it's gonna play out.
Dude, that's fucking right.
You heard it here first.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then future Joshua and Patrick watch in 5 weeks to see if you were
see how far off you were.
Yeah. I'm really hoping that. I really hope my one theory. I told you about my one theory, right?
I'm sure you did.
Okay. I'm hoping that theory happens. It'd be pretty fucking rad. I think that's all that happened in that episode.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot that actually happened.
Oh, and Jon Snow and Arya met. Oh, Katie freaked the fuck out. She's like, "This is what I wanted. This is all I wanted." And I'm like, I know. It's pretty rad.
Yeah, that episode was just full of reunions.
I really liked it because that's what because they said they were gonna mirror the episode with the very first episode, and they did really well with all these fucking Lannisters and shit coming, these armies coming, and I thought it was pretty cool. That was pretty cute. Yeah, I'm really curious how the Jaime Brown.
I'm waiting for the Jaime story arc.
Oh god, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be fucking rad.
It's really grown to like his character,
dude. When he was captured and with Brienne. I think that was like season 3.
Yeah, it was pretty early.
From then on, I've just like I loved him because you can see him slowly turning every episode, just like, whoa, my sister's crazy.
Yeah, she's a crazy bitch.
She is fucking nuts, and yeah. I was gonna mention something. Oh, so the joke that we were doing throughout the premiere was when Bronn was just like constantly just like
staring people
just
down,
always there. Like people turn around, he's like right there, but it's like he always stood in the same spot. So it's always like, I've been waiting here.
I've been waiting for you.
I've peed here twice, and
he is so creepy.
I know, he's so creepy. Like when like the face John makes when he hugs him.
It's just like
He's just like, you're weird now. You're pretty weird.
Got weird, man.
Yeah, but I'm really excited. And then I was gonna mention something else.
Does this mean the next 6 side tables are just gonna have Game of Thrones in review?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean the next 5.
Yeah, I mean it's what's relevant, dude.
It is relevant.
I'm gonna be sad when it's over. Because I can see... I wish it was something I was more invested in, though.
See, I'm not super invested into it, so I'll be okay when it ends.
Uh-huh.
At this point, I'm just waiting for it to end so I can, watch it.
Uh-huh. No, I gotcha.
But don't worry, they'll have 3 or 4 spin-off series on HBO.
That's not the same. It's not the same.
It's not.
So I want to read the books. I read like the first book and then like half the second one.
Okay, but part of the problem of reading the books is there's no conclusion.
I know, which is stupid. And then like after they've like done everything that they've done in the show,
Are they just gonna rewrite that for the book?
Yeah.
Or are they just? You just probably won't ever write another book for it.
dude, I know.
I guess you can't.
I don't know why it's taken them so long to write and finish the series. I mean, I understand, but he's been working on it for like 20 plus years.
I know, but he's probably, before the TV series became a reality, he probably wasn't ready to finish it and just wanted to continue expanding on.
It's true.
And so then a TV series happens, and there's that pressure. You have to have a conclusion.
Uh-huh.
You can't run it for 15 seasons.
Or postpone it.
No.
I get that.
So I'm guessing between him and actual writers for the TV series, they've made a TV series ending, and that'll just probably be the ending.
And it's weird because like the show has ended, will end before the books, obviously, and people will go by that as
the canon,
and then they go to the book and it's like, oh, he's just rewriting what's on the show. Like you can't change that mindset, you know?
No. The one good thing about reading the book though would be you'd get all this background of the families.
That's true.
And the history, which is cool.
That's really lengthy and wordy though.
Yes.
It's not very actiony.
No.
He's a really good writer though. The book I'm really waiting for is I think it's called The Door of Stone. It's the last book in the Kingkiller Chronicles. I want that book to come out so fucking bad. The first book's my favorite book of all time.
I really need to read that series.
Dude, I don't want to say it's life-changing because that's a huge compliment, but it literally is.
Would you at least say it's so good?
Dude, of course.
Good.
Of course. It's really good. It's so good.
It's so good.
So good. And then we got fucking...
Dude, past that.
There you go.
Thanks, man. Oh, yeah.
Right. 2020 is when that shit's going to become recreational.
Where?
Michigan.
It's already recreational.
Oh, like where vendors can actually sell it, so you don't have to get a license and shit.
Oh, you mean sellers wouldn't have to get a license?
Yeah, well, they have to get the recreational licenses when it comes out.
Right, because the way it happened is they had to start making license available. It was either 9 or 12 months after that law passed. So it has to be even before 2020.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit before.
I guess because I was looking into getting a medical marijuana card.
Mm-hmm.
And because I could totally get one for my scoliosis.
You can... Medical marijuana cards are such a joke. You can show up there and be like, hey, I have trouble falling asleep at night.
Uh-huh.
Like, dude, I got you.
Yeah, yeah. And I was looking into it, and if you live in like California, Colorado, and some other state, you can just apply for it online. Do everything online.
Mm-hmm.
Here you have to like apply for it, then go get a doctor's approval and shit. But
it's not usually a real doctor's approval.
yeah, and I was like, oh shit. But no, I just see if next time I have a thing full of weed, I'm not gonna just go like, yeah. I'm just gonna step outside, take a hit, let it sink in, look at the trees, maybe chat with someone.
Trees?
Then the trees maybe, take another hit, and then just go back inside.
That's the way to do it. Just get a nice, quick little calming,
And you're like, oh.
then you're set.
Yeah. Because it's super fun. It's super chill.
It is. It's like, having a good stiff drink, but better?
I think it's better.
In a lot of ways, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's almost completely organic, if not completely.
Well, it is.
Yeah. Unlike alcohol, which has to be...
I mean, alcohol's pretty organic.
Well, then the shit that you mix with it.
Oh, yeah, the shit you mix with it is not.
Yeah.
But the distillation process is...
True.
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 Boo, boo, woo. What else have you done?
Your energy is way too high. Bring it down a notch.
All right. Woo.
There you go.
What else have you done this week?
Not much.
Dude, I looked in our phone. We haven't chatted since like Sunday or Monday.
I know, it was a long period. I almost considered texting you one of the other nights. Like, you want to play FOP? But I was like, nah, he's probably busy.
When was it?
I don't remember.
Dude, oh my God. I can't believe how much time. So, I was taking a shower at night and stuff and working out and that.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking with Sarah because she was over on like Sunday, or I think it was a weekday actually, because went to work, came back. I'm like, okay, I gotta go work out. So I worked out. That's like 30, 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a shower. That's, 10, 20, give or take,
Mm-hmm.
And
Depends how rough your bidet's been.
yeah, I know. So it could be like, it's like an hour, maybe an hour plus endeavor, depending on how hard you want to work out, And I was thinking, I get home at 5:30. Sarah doesn't get over until 6.
So you have,
I have
2 or 3 hours in there maybe with her?
Yeah, and it's like, oh my God, I spend so much like
time just doing these things.
Yeah, and I still gotta like do it, and then if I don't want to do it because I want to hang out with Sarah, then I'm like, oh, I didn't work out today,
Mm-hmm.
So then I've been waking up at 5 now
to get up and do it in the morning.
to work out, shower, edit. I'm now editing like in bulk, like you were doing, so I don't have to do it like during the day as much.
Or every day anyway.
Yeah, and so I get everything done in the morning, so all I can do when I get home is chill or work on other projects.
Mm-hmm.
Because I found out one of the 2 things that were stopping me from completing things was, 1, no accountability. Except like to myself, but at the same time it's like...
It's really easy to, slack on that sort of thing when you're the only one holding yourself accountable.
Yep. And 2 is when I got home and from work, worked out, showered.
You were already exhausted.
I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. Mm-hmm. So it's like I took the hit for the team and I
got up earlier.
So
now you're sleeping 3 hours a night?
Pretty much. Though I've been kicking Sarah out at 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm getting like 6.5, 7 sometimes.
That's solid.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So it's not too bad, but God, this morning though, how I scheduled my workout was, this was my rest day, where I would wake up early still, but like just meditate.
There you go.
But I was like, fuck it, it's 6 o'clock. Here we
Snooze
come.
button.
Here we come. That shit's hard, man.
Forcing yourself to get up in the morning, especially early, is a struggle.
Dude,
if you're not a morning person,
mm-hmm.
or if you're just the kind of person who, I don't know, just doesn't sleep.
It's true. It's really, really hard. I don't know why. And it's not... Like, yeah, I have, like... struggle with a lot of, like, mental things, which can, like, keep you in that.
It helps.
Yeah.
But even when you're feeling good, it's hard to get up in the
so
morning.
hard. It's so hard. God, it's so hard. I think it's also, I have my heated blanket on, so it's set to max. Turn it off when I get in. I think all that heat's still like kind of lingering in there. And so, oh God.
It's just super comfortable.
You're just like,
It might be a little bit easier for you to get up if you know it was above 60 in here.
That is very true. That's very true. Very true. Apparently, though, the cold helps you sleep better.
I've heard, yes.
You sleep better in cold, I should say. So there's that.
But then there's the downside of, unless you're setting like a temperature schedule for your furnace, that you wake up, it's still cold. You don't want to get out of that.
Yeah, it's true. So it's a struggle, man. It's struggle B.
Struggle B?
Struggle B. Struggle B. No, we gotta play Fallout soon. I can't tomorrow or Saturday. Or...
Couldn't even tell you when I'm working. Except I know I'm working tomorrow.
I just hate how... Oh, see, this is what I hate about adult life. Is we gotta schedule when to do things.
That's the worst. I'm free Monday and Tuesday night.
I can do... I can probably do Monday night.
You could probably do Monday night?
Yeah.
See if there's anything in your calendar for Monday night. There's nothing in your calendar for Monday night.
I should...
We want to plan on a Fallout?
Yeah, let's do some Fallout Monday. At least for like 2 hours.
That's fine. You know that's going to turn into 11 o'clock at night.
Should we go to bed?
Just one more thing.
Let's do that obstacle course one more time.
Oh my God, that obstacle course.
There's going to be something on the top. You know there is.
You're just going to want to do the obstacle course for 2 freaking hours.
I want to
instead of hunting Mothman.
Okay. Excuse me for the first 2 hours. Well, I did load up that game last week when it was after Saturday because I forgot about that fucking party. What was the get together for my coworker's son, and I totally forgot about that when I scheduled that, and I'm like, crap. And I'm like, oh, but I kind of want to play it, so I started, and I forgot we started in that very creepy swamp area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so I immediately am surrounded by those like the long-limbed, naked, fucking screaming things.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I'm just like, oh god, and so I'm like,
out of here.
I'm like, fuck, and yeah. They really need to. They have a new like survival mode now.
They do. It's in beta.
What does it do?
I don't know. I haven't played it yet.
Okay.
I just know I think it's just a situation of your character dies and they're dead.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it's a PvP.
Oh,
yeah.
That game is like, I really enjoy playing that game.
It's a fun game.
It's just the one thing I really don't like about it is I feel like if they just got rid of
the fucking weight capacity.
Okay, yes.
The weight capacity was a problem. We haven't played it in a while. It might not be anymore, but I'm sure it is.
And they added a ton of more weight. I noticed.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. So there's a lot more in our stash. A lot more.
Okay.
Like there was like 400 or 500 pounds more.
Okay, that's solid.
I had.
But the individual inventory needs like an extra 50 pounds.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know if that grew. I wasn't paying attention to that. Probably because I was in my...
In your base?
No, well, the power armor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And the one thing, though, that really bugs me and is really annoying is the fucking disease system and the food system. I don't mind the water. The food is like you're constantly fucking hungry and you don't have food.
I've had a problem with both at different times.
It's really annoying.
It's a little too aggressive. That should probably be a part of just the survival system.
Right.
Or just taken down, by a magnitude.
That's what they should have is like, if you want to do the survival mode, boom, all that shit's in there. Mm-hmm. If you want to do just basically the Fallout 4 system and just run around and explore with friends.
Exactly. When I run around and want to explore the game for 2 or 3 hours, like we get a chance to,
yeah.
That's all. I don't want to spend half of that finding food so I don't die.
Right. Then you got to like harvest all that shit beforehand. I mean, I really do like the aspect. It's like when we have played D&D is we plan like, okay, we need all this stuff before we go on this adventure. I love that planning part, but then it's like, doing it like really sucks because I just want to run and just fucking yeah.
But that also requires a ton of time to do.
Yep.
For that planning.
Yep. And when we are again playing it 2 to 3 hours out of maybe 2 times a month that we get to.
It detracts like half that time.
It's like really fucking. It's annoying. God, the water's easy to get. I don't mind the water.
The water is pretty easy,
and and it lasts way longer than the food. Way longer.
It just seems like a feature they implemented because either they thought it sounded cool, or they're trying to just make it more oriented towards the hardcore player who's on every day.
Total both.
But that's not how you sell millions of copies, by catering to the hardcore players.
It's true.
I'm sorry.
It's true. It's very true. No, you're right. But like again, that game is super fun though.
It is pretty fun.
But
there's so much to explore and do.
Oh, I know.
Which is a huge world.
I know, which is why and they added a ton of. They're making it really personal too with all the shit you can buy in the store, all the events you can do.
I love the camp system.
Right.
A couple quirks with it that I don't like, but it's been so much fun. That's what I've spent most of my time doing in that game.
It's fun and like I like. It's just it is. It's like it's really fun. I do also hate having to like constantly like craft things.
Having ammo's pretty limited.
Yeah,
you have to craft a lot of that.
That's why I'm only down to 2 guns in a melee weapon.
But that's all you can hold weight-wise anyway.
Yeah, so it's like, go figure, you know?
It'd be fun to have an entire arsenal.
Right.
And just being able to... Because, like, rocket launchers, you can't carry them. They weigh too much.
Uh-huh. Unless you're in power armor.
Unless you're in power armor and that's your only weapon.
And I fucking hate running around in power armor. I've always hated it.
Power armor's OP. Make on power armor, like, perks better or something.
Right? And it's not... It's like... With the power armor, and I didn't like it in Fallout 4 because it just takes you out of the character. You're
out of the world.
Because their whole aspect of it's like a vehicle. Okay, I hate vehicles in games. I absolutely hate vehicles in games.
That's just because you can't drive them.
Well,
I understand why you hate them. But yeah.
yes. But like it's like no, I wanted to be a person that's struggling in this world. I didn't want to be a person who stumbled
has
upon
a big ass vehicle to protect themselves.
Yeah, like fuck, man.
Do you notice the older we get, the more casual we are about playing games?
Yes. Like, now I have this realization when I was buying these Magic cards today. It's like, I like playing board games way more than video games right now. Like, so it's because, I think it's because board games are more accessible. They're not quote unquote skill based.
For the most part, no.
Or I should say quote unquote reflex based. You do have to understand the knowledge of rules and how like things can impact one another, for example with like card games, but
there's not an entire Wikipedia on how the game's mechanics work though. But
you meet up with people, like you hang out and see them face to face,
which is the best part about playing games,
and you use your
only play multiplayer games,
right? And you use your imagination to fulfill that whole gap, and it just they're just more fun.
They're a lot more accessible for your friends who aren't into video games to play a game with you too.
Right.
If you grab a friend, you're like, you want to play some Fortnite, bro? They're gonna be like, nah, that's for fucking teenagers, man.
Right. And then a lot of that stuff is so again reflex and skill based. Like, let's say I go up to Sarah, okay. Because if we play a video game together, for example, if we're both playing Fallout 4 or Skyrim, she has to like adjust her brain to like the axis and like the physics of an actual like video game, which I am better than her at. So she's not having as much fun.
She's gonna be pissed at you the whole time.
Yeah, but if we play fucking Betrayal, it's not reflex. It's all thinking. You know. And okay, funny story, by the way.
I'm ready. Funny story. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's hold hands.
Okay, fine. We can. It's fine. So, Sarah and I have been...
Don't touch the microphone.
I was just adjusting the soundproofing. So, Sarah and I have been playing a lot of Magic and Pokemon. Especially Pokemon, because we're going to that thing tomorrow.
Right.
And we've... been playing just like various decks, just so we know the rules, so we don't look like complete dunces when we go like.
So you are getting Sarah to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was talking to her about it, and I'm like, because I mentioned how you could only get like 1 day off or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, that sucks," but I'll still go with you. And I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't want you to like wait around the card shop, just stand there while I'm playing."
Like, this dude brought his girlfriend. She's standing in the
corner.
Yeah,
and I'm like, and she's like, yeah, but it's like, it makes me like, my anxiety like really high when I'm going in, playing against people who actually know how to play it. And I'm like, you don't think my anxiety
is like through the roof?
Like, I've never done something like this. And she's like, yeah, but it's like a tournament against people who are better. I'm like, no. It's you get a 40 card deck. I was playing this to her. So everyone has the same cards that they've never, like, you get access to the same cards that no one has ever played with before. They've just like read about them.
Exactly.
And you make your own deck. You could get way better cards than me because again you get like that.
You get the couple pulls.
20 cards and then like
booster packs.
The 40 booster, not 40 boosters.
I think it's like 3 or 4.
Three or 4 boosters, and then you just play like 3 casual rounds. Every round you get a fucking booster pack, and then you play it for 3 rounds, and that's all you're doing. There's no like tournament who like people playing aggressive. And she's like, oh. I could do that, and I'm like, okay, so you're
gonna do it,
yeah. And so you're gonna do it, yeah. I guess I'll do it. I'm like, nice. Oh, thank God, because I just didn't want her to like
just awkwardly be there.
Yeah, sitting around on her phone. People are like, I don't know. It just would have been really weird. But
she wouldn't have been having any fun doing that.
Exactly, and she really likes playing the Pokemon game, especially when she's winning. But anyway, back to my story. So.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So I wanted to practice with my one custom deck that I've built, spent money on for, and so we're playing it, and I have because I have the whole switch mechanic at the core of the deck. Just totally fucked her up. Like when she thought she was gonna win, I fucked her up, and she then immediately, like, after the game is ending and, like, towards the end of the game, she's been on her phone a lot, which is, like, a safety blanket for her when she's, getting really anxious and, like, upset. So I'm like, Sarah, we got to, finish the game. She's like, no, I'm fine. And then I can see her reacting. And so, like, the game ends, and she's not talking to me after I said, good game. Because I'm not, like, a dick about winning. I'm just like, good game, and so I'm putting my cards back. And then she doesn't respond. I'm like, Sarah, what's going on? And then she just starts fucking crying.
Way to go, man.
And I'm like, Sarah, are you really crying? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, why are you crying? Because I can't win. And she's like fucking so upset and so mad she cried. Oh. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I feel really bad. And then that I beat you fairly. And she's just like, I can't win. I can never win. I can't. Because she was really upset because whenever she thinks she has a strategy going, like, I can pull a card. And then she's getting, like, really mad because she's like, because you have these bullshit cards. I'm like, sure, the cards have these effects, but, I built this deck with that in mind, and I bought these cards. Like, if you want to do that, if you want to beat me, then you got to invest into it. She just wants to show up and win. She doesn't want to put in the time. She wants to show up and win. And so we're talking about that, or whatever. And then yesterday I asked her, I was like, if I cried over a card game, which I never would do, but if I did, Sarah, what would you do? And she's like, well, he lost. And I'm like, oh, well, fucking great. When you lose next time and you cry, I'm not going to fucking comfort you. God damn it.
That means you can never cry after losing.
I know. God. And then, of course, when she's winning, she's a total dick about it. And so we played yesterday, and I was playing with the Blastoise deck, and she was playing with the Pikarom deck I built. And you can't, with a custom deck versus a theme deck like that.
You get crushed.
Yeah, and I tried really well. Like, oh my God, I was pulling really well and stuff, but you just can't. And I was down to 2 cards in my deck because that's how much I was just like
pulling cards out of it to get something.
And she wiped me, and she was just so smug about it. I'm like, you suck. You fucking suck. And so I said, okay, rule. If you want to play the custom deck, you gotta verse. It has to be custom versus custom or theme versus theme, because then it's fair.
Otherwise, it's just frustrating for the other person.
Yeah, because I was just like, I was upset, a little because you lose,
Yeah.
But I was like, ooh, that sucked because you just. And she pulled her 2 Pikaroms right off the bat. And so she drew really well too. Because if she didn't draw as well, I would have stood a chance. But it fucking whatever. And then the same thing happened though, and cause I hung out with Dylan on Thursday, and he gave me a Magic deck.
Right.
And I was like, oh, cool. And so he taught me how to play Magic. I beat him like 4-0.
Oh, Jesus.
And he brought with his custom deck. And he was so excited about it. He's like, yes, I got this custom deck. And I'm like, oh, awesome, dude. And so he's teaching me how to like play Magic. I'm like kicking his ass. And he's like, just, can we like leave and get dinner now? And I'm like, yeah, we can go. But that game, I think you're going to fucking love it.
I'm sure I will.
It's so, I can't believe how fun it is. Like how different you can do. Like there's the whole lore behind it. And then there's all the different strategies for each different color and how you can coordinate those. And it's so fun. And I was like, fuck, I didn't realize how fun this was. It's so fun.
Now you can have more debilitating
it's not cool.
card hobbies.
I know. I mean, at least I have a hobby.
I mean, it's good to have hobbies.
Right. But before, oh no, it's 30. I thought it was 45 minutes.
No, we're just at 35.
Okay. Shall we open what I?
Yeah, let's do an auditory reveal.
Okay.
Should I narrate your card pulls for you? Oh, okay. So you bought four Pokemon team up packs.
Yeah, because
Seriously, they buy one 50% off on the team ups?
yeah, and everything.
They're
dude.
like fucking brand new.
Everything. That's why I texted you.
Damn.
That's why I texted you. I'm like, dude, everything's buy one get one 50% off.
That would be one of those cases where you could get one of those huge tin sets.
Right? And then get it half off.
And then get half off the other one for somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at like the trainer boxes.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah, because you could buy one and then get. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get one for dirt freaking cheap.
Yeah, because then it would be the same price as buying 2 off Amazon.
Are they that much cheaper on Amazon?
They're 30 on Amazon.
Oh, okay. About 40.
And they're 40 at the store.
So you get that instant satisfaction for the same price.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah. I almost bought one, but Unbroken Bonds is coming out.
Yes, so you're going to want that new set.
Yeah, so.
So you got 4 of these Pokemon team ups. So that means you spent like $12 on 4 of these.
Right.
Damn.
Isn't that rad?
That's good.
Isn't that rad?
God, I love the art.
Dude, the Pokemon art is so fucking good.
It's just even like the new Pokemon card art makes me nostalgic.
I know. I just
It just has that same feel.
I love the game. It's so fun.
It's fantastic. You remember when the booster packs didn't come in these fancy outer things? They were just the loose.
Yeah, they're just
foils.
the loose ones. Yeah. All right.
We've got a Dark Energy.
Dark Energy.
Okay. We've got a Pupitar.
We got a Pupil.
A Pupil. A Kakuna. Man, this is all the Shelly deck. Oh, look at that Nidorino.
Okay. We got a Pancham.
Pancham.
Ferroseed.
Ferroseed. There's that Pidgeotto with his Airmail.
This card's pretty rad.
Charmander. A Staryu.
A Staryu Hoo-Hoo. Reverse Hollow Dragonite.
Reverse Hollow Dragonite.
And we got a Mandibuzz.
Let me look at that Dragonite, man. I love Dragonite.
Boom.
He's so cool. God, they always make his character so adorable.
Dude,
I love it.
Fucking, he's rad as shit, dude.
He is. Fast call. Once during your turn before your attack, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Dude, he's a pretty solid pull. So I've noticed they do dragon types, but there's no dragon energy, so they use a mix.
Yeah, it's because I think it's to flow up the whole
Fairy
like
typing.
resistance in that.
Yes.
Because they can fit now. Because he can fit into a water electric. Deck, but he's
deck.
a dragon type, so he's not weak to whatever.
Right. That is so cool.
Yeah, that came in the Dragon Rising. The Dragon Rising fucking box I want. Because
yep.
There's some epic shit in there. Cosmomob.
There's your Dragonair to go with your Dragonite.
Boom. Oh, this is a good card. Staryu. Litten.
Soru.
Weedadil.
Joltik is so cute.
Reverse Hollow Zeraora.
Zeraora. Yeah. And a Pangoro.
Pangoro. Tighten up. Tantrum. That's what I say when we're alone. Tighten up, brother. All right,
Don't
Joshua.
tantrum.
This is yours.
You want me to open this?
Oh, yeah. You can have
You want me to have it?
whatever in here.
Oh, thanks, man.
I know. And if it's something really good,
Then I have to give it to you.
Then
Or you're going to hate me.
I get a swig of your drink.
You can have the whole drink.
If
I pull a full art,
Uh-huh.
you can have it.
Oh, no, it's good, man.
All right. Store Celebi team up.
I love giving.
Are you Jesus? Are you Santa?
I am Jesus.
But not Santa.
You can even have the code, even though
You can totally have the code.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So it's 3 on this one.
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you should have energy on front when you flip it. So put it in the front. And when you flip it, energy.
Okay, there we go. Yep, dark energy.
So I got electric.
Tauros.
Oh, that's good if you got a good chunk of them in your deck.
Oh, for each damage counter on Taurus and Taurus EX. Ooh, that could be really good for a set of Tauruses.
Yeah, I think I have a couple.
You've got a Jinx over there.
And a Hitmonlee.
Got a Persian. Go make him pay.
These cards are fucking... Oh, this card's garbage.
Metal Goggles. So I made a Scizor GX deck on the online.
Oh, fuck.
Kind of fun.
Is it really?
It's got this Metal Goggles in it.
Uh-huh.
OP.
Really?
Well, not OP, but it's good.
But Soup's good.
Yeah. Weedle.
Ponyta.
I've got a Helioptile.
Alolan Grimer.
Alolan Grimer's so cool. Execute.
Cosmog.
There's a Ferroseed.
Litten. Reverse Hollow Spirit Tomb.
Oh, you're one ahead of me.
Am I? Okay, I'll wait.
Meowth. Reverse Hollow Dratini.
Holy shit, dude!
What's his defensive scales? Prevents all effects of your Pokemon's attack except damage.
There's 2 Dratini in Team Up. I think that's the better one.
That one's a pretty good one.
All right, so you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yours I think is golden.
I know.
What is it?
It's a GX.
Oh.
Cobayon GX.
I got fucking Ninetales. 9 Temptations. I already have that card.
Metal Symbol. Each of your Pokemon that has a steel energy attached to it can't be affected by any special conditions.
Oh, wait. Check this out. Okay, this ability. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may discard 2 fire energies from your hand. If you do, switch one of your Pokemon's benched Pokemon with their active.
Nice.
Dude, that's good.
That's a pretty good safe.
Like, fucking throw this in the Charizard deck, man.
Oh, yeah.
See, isn't like reverse hollow on the fucking spirit, like the dark type, awesome?
That is.
Right?
Got that design in there. That's really cool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The designs of Pokemon cards are just so cool.
They just feel cool holding them.
They do. You feel powerful.
I do. I feel
like, oh my god.
I could kill someone if I threw this in their head.
Exactly.
I know, right?
It would just break their head open with its coolness.
Let's do, I have my magic cards. All right, so Planeswalker.
Oh, you bought magic cards too.
Yeah, dude. So this, okay, so.
Oh gosh, my deck for Magic has to be so old and outdated now.
Don't worry, I got like 3.
You got 3?
No, so, okay. So, no, it's not as bad as you think.
It sounds as bad as I think.
So, Dylan gave me 1. And then Sarah and I were in the store. Sarah bought the giant Wailord EX.
She did?
Yeah, she did. She was like holding it, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I kind of want it."
I think I'm gonna buy it.
And I'm like, "Do it." She's like, "Okay." So I'm like, "Okay." So if you're spending $30,
I better spend $30.
So I just spent I think we bought a pack of just regular Pokemon cards, and then she bought the Willard thing, and then I bought the 2 dual decks for Magic. So it was like $18 for that. Not bad. So I got those 2, and then again, this is normally 18. It was 9. Right. And then this. Guess how much this is? This. Let me tell you what comes in this, Joshua.
Okay.
In the Magic the Gathering Deck Builders Toolkit box for the viewers, it comes with 4 14-card booster packs from recent sets.
Okay.
100 basic land cards. That's your energy, basically. A Deck Builder's Guide. Reusable card storage box, and 125 cards from recent sets.
Oh, that's a chunk of cards.
How much do you think this is?
How much does it retail for? How much did you buy it for?
How much do you think this is retail?
$24.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's 20.
Okay.
I was so surprised because that's what like the Pokemon boxes are, but they're 30 or 40.
Yeah, but my guess is that 125 recent cards probably aren't the best.
That's true.
The 4 booster packs is where the money's at.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty rad.
That's a solid deal though for getting into the game.
I know, right? And especially when it was half off. And there's these things in the Magic place called Planeswalkers.
Okay.
They are like an extra player in the field.
Oh.
They add like all this. I've never played with one before. Dylan has, but he never drew it. He was very upset by that. But they're like fucking rad as shit. Like these
Exciting.
epic god cards.
Can play Slifer, the executive producer.
They have a whole god card set for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Love it. So just for anybody who actually knows anything about Magic, the Magic the Gathering event deck that I have is Born of the Gods. Tell me how old that is.
Dude, Google it right now while I'm...
Nah. I'd probably just find like a date on this. It'll be like copyright 2015. Copyright 2014. I was almost right.
Here we go. Xylon. Or Xalon.
Dominara and
Corset
Corset 2019. So that's got to be very recent.
Doesn't it just feel cool to hold packs of cards?
They do. I love... The nice thing about Magic and Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards is they're smaller. They feel more compact.
Right?
I like that.
So I got my energy here, it looks like. Oh.
No, those are your 125.
Well, like these ones are that too. So is this my
maybe
energy?
they're all...
Maybe they're kind of... Oh, this is my energy.
Okay.
Or land, sorry.
Your land
So I got all this
cards.
shit. I won't open those, because it's a lot to go through. I will open the packs, though.
Open the packs. What's in this deck? Vraska. Regal Gorgon.
Regal Gore your mom. Ha!
So this has two 15-pack boosters in it, too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a 60-card deck plus two 15-card
Oh, I didn't
boosters.
realize that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So you have 6 booster packs to open.
Damn, dude. You can open that one right now.
You want me to open them for you?
Yeah.
All right.
See, look at the art on this.
That's really cool. It's pretty art. It's very different style from... It does have... Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a very similar style to Magic.
Oh, yeah. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Packaging, like, hurts my eyes to look at. Like, Japanese, like, fucking throw everything
All at once. So there's your nicely bent foil.
I hate how
Vraska.
they do that.
Yeah, they're always bent. The face cards. It's the worst.
Contract killing. So
there
this
they are,
like,
man.
oh yeah, corset. So I'm pretty recent,
Guilds of
whatever.
Ravnica.
Someone's probably like, it's Ravnica.
That probably is.
They don't know like if any of these are good.
I know you could pull something and it could be worth $10,000 and you'd be like, whatever.
I'll just
I'll use it.
I'll just be like, Slifer, the executive producer, and someone's like,
What? That total noob. Beginner's luck.
oh, this is cool. You can mark this card to represent a double-faced card in your library or hand. Oh, that's rad.
Look at how that fits in there. Look at that.
Oh, that's like
It's like really nice.
really nice. I found a merfolk.
Oh, did you?
A Journey to Eternity, a legendary enchantment. Someone's probably like, oh, I spent $20 on that. Whoa, look at this guy.
Oh, he's foily. Zalpta Primal Dawn. That's not his name.
He's a legendary creature.
Oh yeah, Zatalpa.
Elder Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Flying, double strike, vigilance, trample. Dude, he has a shit ton of buffs on him. Fuck. You'll know what all that means in like 20 minutes.
Excellent.
Voracious vampire.
Stampeding Horncrest.
Yeah, pretty fucking... See, I don't know if I got any shinies in here.
I don't think you did.
I guess I would have been like,
It's shiny. It must be rare.
I don't think I did either. I don't know.
Rip off.
No, put those there.
Which one are you opening next?
The Dominaria.
Dominaria.
I hate reading things for the first time I don't know how to pronounce. It's the fucking worst. Like in D&D, it's like
fuck.
Snaggloff's spell of protected Patronus. Corrosive ooze. Whoa.
Divest your stocks. Art on these is so cool.
Ooh. Dub, enchantment. Aurora. Enchanting creature gets +2. His first strike and is a knight in addition.
No. You're reading that wrong. Dub. Translates.
Wait, what?
It's a dub.
Oh, I didn't even realize what the card was.
It's a voiceover, man.
I gotcha.
Sparkling token creature.
Fucking jackal is what he is.
You're a jackal.
Shut up, man.
Corset 2019. Show me what you got.
Oh yeah. So I've been like hardcore like editing our episodes of Pillow Talk.
Mm-hmm.
And the Gear series, if you're ever bored,
I haven't watched any of them yet.
you should check them out.
They're pretty good.
Oh, it's like really one of my favorite opening lines was, you were the one that had to sync because you paused on your split screen.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, dude, you gotta sync. And he's like, then you go, I'll get to it. And then I'm like, don't worry, I'll sync for you. And he's like, did you just touch my balls? And I'm like, dude, fuck you. That's like, it's a cold open, and then it just cuts to the Pillow Talk. Oh, here we go. Sorry.
That series is only going to be great because of the number of men's and military jokes we have.
That's Call of Duty.
That is Call of Duty, isn't it?
Djinn of Wishes. For the longest time, because in Golden Sun they have Jinn, I thought it was Djinn.
Well, of course, that's how you would pronounce it in American.
I know, especially if you're in 2nd grade. I got Talarian Scholar. Look at this guy. He's like,
Fucking Talarians.
I got fucking permed, man. I got a fucking perm, dude.
You don't have enough hair for a perm.
Yeah, I know.
Besides, it's not the 80s or the 90s. That would be highly frowned upon now. I don't think you could go to a hairdresser and get them to take you seriously and be like, I want a perm. Unless you're an 80-year-old woman.
Yep. I want to perm my beard.
It'd be terrible.
10th District Guard. Disdainful stroke, dude.
That's what she said.
Grandpa had one of those. Oh, okay.
Going
for different jokes.
Yep.
Lock it. Direct.
DC, where's the AC?
Wait, where's that at? DC, dude.
Current.
Fuck with. Did someone DC?
No.
Did someone DC?
God damn it.
Was it Larry? No, he's AFK right now. Fearless.
Halberd.
Hey, look, it's Ashley's woman.
It totally is.
I spent some time in the Legion, but I'm done taking orders all day. Enters the battlefield tapped.
Gate.
Oh,
I always enter the battlefield tapped.
dude.
Alright, last one. It's another one of the guilds of Ravenera.
God, these fucking packs are like air sealed, baby.
They are. They vacuum seal it for freshness. You want your cards to taste fresh.
Oh, yeah. Well, they smell kind of.
Nah, they smell like cards.
You know it's legit.
Just like the same pack.
No, I got a Brazilian bat.
Maritza. Another locket. Dead weight. God damn it.
That's what I think of your jokes.
Oh.
Burn. Affectionate.
Indrik.
Oh, that's kind of adorable.
Big ass dinosaur.
Swarm Guild Mage. Enchanted Surveillance. Oh, so these cards are fucking cool.
Are they like dual cards?
So you can choose which one you want.
Oh, that's cool.
And then cast it. Pretty rad, right?
That is pretty rad. You know what game I was thinking of playing the other day?
What?
Dragon Age Origins.
I was thinking about that too today, actually.
Yeah.
Because that game's fucking rad.
Game's so fun.
And the story's really good.
It's a real hot combination between like Divinity style gameplay with a regular RPG, but then with that fantastic story.
Oh god, yeah. I really want to. I really like playing Divinity. It's just like I said earlier in the podcast. I'm finding it harder and harder to play video games.
It takes a lot of time, and then sometimes you just don't have the mood or the mindset for it.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of times I'll find myself bored, and I say, "Oh, I could play this game, or this game." And you know what? None of that sounds good.
Nope. I'm gonna go Sit and be sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit and be sad instead.
So,
Dude, what are you doing watching me in my house? How'd you know?
I don't know, because that's what I do, and I wanted to be with people who get me.
Just see you sitting in a chair in the backyard, just looking in.
Just be like, I could be in there. And then you're just like, dude, you want to come in?
No.
And then you shut the door, and I'm like, oh, man, I wish I could
go in.
God, he looks so happy right now. It just cuts to, like, me looking through your big window in the front. And you're just like, your dog's all like, nah! And you're like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, oh, man, it looks like so much fun.
Patrick, you want to come in? Nah, man.
No, dude, I'm just like, I can't. And then shut the door. Oh, God, I want to wrestle with the dog. Yeah.
I understand.
That's how it would go, man. Anyway, let's go play some card games.
Let's go play some cards.
Yeah, dude. Bye.
Bye.
Bitches. Fucking bitches. Fuck you, bitches. Bitches fuck. Bitches fuck pretty hard, man. Fuck bitches.
Look at those giraffes.
I know they're like, fuck bitches. And I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck bitches. How do giraffes have sex? Think about it. That's like watching two giant skyscrapers
Hump each other.
Yeah. How weird is that?
It's like... That's not any weirder than like watching cows try to do it.
Why do you watch cows do it?
I don't often, but I grew up around cows.
I grew up watching it.
And so you'd see this giant cow trying to hump another one. It's like, what are you guys doing?
Oh, God, that's so weird. Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. I've seen, like, dogs doing it, but...
Yeah, it's weird on a large scale, isn't it?
I think it's also weird that, like, animals just, like, go up and start doing it. There's no foreplay or,
There's no foreplay.
You know, there's no initiation. It's so weird how we add all that context.
It's nice context to have, though.
I mean, it is, and I mean, that's why we're definitely the inferior race, but at the same time, it's like, wow.